Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Congressman Tom Rooney to give you an update as to what happened this week in Congress. The House Intelligence Committee, of which I am a member, questioned former Department of Homeland Security Jeh Johnson as part of our investigation to uncover the extent of Russian cyber activity directed against our state and local election systems before the 2016 election. The Constitution entrusts our state and local election officials with the sole authority to ensure our election systems are secure, free, and fair. I asked Secretary Johnson to explain his designation of election systems as critical infrastructure and to assure me that the federal government would not interfere with state control over election systems. He said that if sophisticated threats keep coming from nations like Russia, that his designation helps elections officials move up in line to receive assistance from the government to help combat these threats, but only if they request it. Thanks to all Florida election supervisors who keep our democracy thriving with each election cycle. Importantly, today, President Trump signed into law the Department of Veterans Affairs Accountability and Whistleblower Protection Act, a bipartisan piece of legislation that will reform the Department of Veterans Affairs by allowing the Secretary to dismiss poorly performing employees and those who engage in misconduct while ensuring appropriate due process protections for whistleblowers. The brave men and women who serve this country deserve the fastest and most effective medical care in the world, and I intend to make sure that they receive just that. This week, the House also passed a number of important bills that are important for Floridians. First, the House passed with strong bipartisan support H.R. 1873, the Electricity Reliability and Forest Protection Act, a bill that streamlines the process of removing trees that are dangerously close to power lines. Hundreds of wildfires each year are caused by trees falling on power lines. This common sense bill provides utility companies with the ability to quickly remove hazardous trees by receiving pre-approval from the Forest Service to help prevent unnecessary accidents that could lead to forest fires. And finally, today I introduced legislation that would approve updated coastal maps drafted by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife, correcting technical errors that have plagued certain property owners in my district for almost 10 years. Because of bad data and limited technology, a few properties have been wrongly classified as flood zones, preventing the owners from purchasing affordable flood insurance. These updated maps, created using better data, rightfully remove these properties from flood zones and will allow owners to qualify for more affordable flood insurance through the National Flood Insurance Program. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. I hope that you and your families have a great weekend.